you need a new file. File a new. You're putting the name of this file, right? It's the first name, that's the producer's name, then anchor 2, and then anchor 3. And then you're putting COMM 2140 and the date. Today's the 14th. And I'll upload this to our D2L page. So Damaris, are you checking your levels on your spots, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Newscast. You've already got all your presets. Your inputs are on 2, your outputs are on 2, and
Yes,
you've
ma'am.
got everything checking levels.
Testing. Oh, no, it's not on. Testing.
And remember, don't put your hands on this mic. I'll show you why
I'm
when
trying
we
not
go
to.
next week. I'll show you some of my rusty mics.
I'm trying not to let it.
Yeah,
fall.
just yeah, it's okay.
Testing.
Yeah, scoot it on up. You can go ahead and push it on up a little bit further. Remember to talk into that. Yeah,
Testing.
push your slider all. Push it up some more.
Testing.
Yeah, and it's -20. Watch, guys. It's got to be that first. Keep talking. Go ahead.
Testing.
The first one.
The first one.
Testing.
See, it's in between. Keep pushing it up, Damaris.
Testing.
There you go. Now you got it.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, that first skinny line, and I showed it. Yeah.
My voice that deep like this?
Yeah.
Cool.
I was not deep.
All right.
Okay.
Did y'all want to just run through the script, or did y'all want to like try to?
Yeah. Read from your script like you're gonna read. Okay.
You're listening to the midday news update on the voice of Austin P, 91.9. I'm Damaris along with Alanis and Trey, bringing you the latest in news and sports. Here's Alanis with news from around the state.
And when you're saying you say here's Alanis with news, go ahead and open her mic up. So sorry, Alanis. Go ahead.
Sure.
Open?
Yeah.
Alright, can you hear me? Is that good? 2 teenagers? Is that good? Am I
Alana,
open?
speak
Keep-
up a
keep
little
going.
more.
Speak
Project,
up?
guys.
Yeah.
Project like if you were talking to that
2
far back
teenagers
row.
accused. Is that better? Should I keep it right there?
A little bit.
2 teenagers accused of shooting and killing a musician during an attempted robbery will be charged as adults.
Still really low. Push it
Yeah.
up a little bit more. Keep talking, Alanis. Keep reading your copy.
Keep talking. Attorneys confirmed Thursday that 17-year-old Decorius Wright and 16-year-old Diamond Lewis will have their felony charges transferred to adult court. Am I still low?
You're still low. Let me ask you something, Alanis. I'm looking at Damaris. Alanis, when you're talking, pretend you're talking to somebody who's far away in the parking lot. Do you like that? Try that. And nobody's gonna laugh at you. Just go ahead and try it.
2 teenagers accused of shooting and killing a musician.
There you
during an
go. Much
attempted robbery.
better.
Is that better? Am I
Very
doing better
good.
now?
You
Okay.
got it. You got it,
I
lady.
got it.
Keep that up. Okay. Fantastic.
All right.
All right. You got her. Trey, you're next. Go ahead and open the mic. Go ahead, Trey. Talk to us.
All right. China has reported another sharp rise in number of people infected with the new
Go ahead and
virus.
slide it up
Is
a
that
little
good?
bit. Keep going. Keep
Keep
talking. Keep
The
talking.
National Health Commission reported more than 5,000 new confirmed cases today.
Slide it up a little bit more. Keep talking. Keep talking.
The number has been rising more quickly after the
There you
hardest
go.
hit
There you go.
province changed the way it is counting them.
Okay, we got you. We got you guys. Okay. All right. So you're gonna count down your crew. Say, count them down.
All right.
You count down everybody, Damaris.
All right. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. You're listening to the midday news update on the voice of Austin P, 91.9. I'm Damaris along with Alanis and Trey, bringing you the latest in news and sports. Here's Alanis with news from around the state.
2 teenagers accused of shooting and killing a musician during an attempted robbery will be charged as adults. Attorneys confirmed Thursday that 17-year-old Decorius Wright and 16-year-old Diamond Lewis will have their felony charges transferred to adult court. 2 teens and 3 young girls were charged with criminal homicide in February 2019 death of 24-year-old Kyle Yorletz. Court documents say several factors were considered in the move, including prior records and the aggressive nature of the offense. Yorletz was the lead singer of a Nashville band. He was fatally shot in an alley behind his home during a robbery attempt. Officials say that 2 sites in Kentucky and 2 in Tennessee have been added to the U.S. Civil Rights Trail. The Muhammad Ali Center in Louisville and the Sikh Museum in Roseville are the 2 new sites in Kentucky. The Beale Street Historic District and the WDIA radio station in Memphis, Tennessee were also added. The trail was launched in 2018 to promote civil rights tourism. The sites were announced at B.B. King's restaurant on Beale Street on Thursday. The Civil Rights Trail includes about 120 churches, courthouses, schools, museums, and other landmarks located between Topeka, Kansas, and Washington, D.C. The 91.9 Midday News continues with Trey in just a moment.
The village to raise a child. The same is true for helping the homeless and hurting in our community. That's why
Take a breath,
Cafe
guys.
is building
Almost
Village
done.
to expand their reach and services. But they need your help more than ever. They need your time and your money. To find out how you can volunteer or donate to Man a Village, call 933-0970 or look for the link on our Facebook page at WAPX-FM 91.9.
Here's what's happening around the nation and the world at this hour. I'm Trey, 91.9 Point News. China has reported another sharp rise in the number of people infected with the new virus. The National Health Commission reported more than 5,000 new confirmed cases today. The number has been rising more quickly after the hardest hit province changed the way it is counting them. Nearly 64,000 confirmed cases are reported in mainland China. Meanwhile, the economic impact of the virus is growing for corporations based in and outside of the country. Alibaba, the first major Chinese country to report quarterly earnings since the emergence of the coronavirus, says the illness is having, quote, a significant impact on China's economy. U.S. companies, too, are reporting on the effect of the virus. Ralph Lauren anticipates a $50 million to $70 million hit. 2/3 of its stores in China are closed. Hilton are closed 150 hotels there. Damages are expected to reach between $25 million to $50 million. As concerns about the new virus from China spread, watch out for people pretending to have vaccines or prevention items. The Better Business Bureau of Middle Tennessee and Southern Kentucky say that some of the first scams to exploit people's fears about the coronavirus are fake websites selling masks. Also, be on the lookout for emails and posts which ask you to donate to the victims. BBB says they are all just tactics to steal your identity. You can find more tips to help you at bbb.org. Damaris will have the latest from the world of sports next.
The new event for Black History Month, celebrating Black Girls Rock, features an award ceremony, singing, dancing, and much more. It's hosted by the NAACP, Black Student Union, African Caribbean Association, and NPAC. Black Girls Rock will be February 21st at 7:30 in the evening in Common Auditorium. Find out more on the 91.9 Facebook page at WAPX FM 91.9.
In 91.9 sports, the brothers of Chicago high school basketball, Ben Wilson, who was viewed as the top player in the nation before his murder in 1984, have met and forgiven the shooter. Anthony Wilson, along with his brother Jeffrey, said Thursday they would agree to meet with convicted killer Billy Moore after the gunman's mother asked the family on her deathbed in 2000 to forgive him. The three men first met in 2017, but they appeared publicly together for the first time to preview clips from an upcoming documentary that chronicles the brothers' road to forgiveness. Moore served 19 years and 9 months in prison before his release in 2004. CBS anchor Gayle King says she accepts Snoop Dogg's apology for the profane, threatening video he posted following an interview by her that angered some fans of the late Kobe Bryant. King had asked WNBA star Lisa Leslie whether a 2003 sexual abuse allegation against Bryant would harm his legacy. Snoop Dogg responded harshly, but after a backlash against his comments, he apologized Wednesday. King said Thursday she accepts the apology and says she's sorry that her interview added to the pain of people grieving over Bryant's death. This is Damaris inviting you to stay tuned to more of the midday news on the voice of Austin P, WAPX-FM, Clarksville 91.9.
Right, good job. All right, so let's go ahead and just look at those waveforms, guys. So what do you notice? We see Damaris doing the intro, good levels there. Alanis, a little low there. Need to pretend you're screaming at somebody in the parking lot next time. Okay, and we have our Spot. Spot was looking good, so it was good continuity. Then we had Trey looking a little bit in the middle there. And then at the end, Damaris we're great. We're right on. So we just need, again, project, guys. Remember to project, okay? Any questions about what you did?
One thing I would say, just like as a tip,
Yeah.
because don't be afraid to like step closer if you got to, because that's one thing. Like sometimes I notice in some of my YouTube videos that when I'm far away, you don't hear me as much. But whenever I get closer to my camera or whatever I'm using to record, it picks up more. And that's what she was trying to get with the mic, the whole mic situation. So just don't be afraid to get close. If you got to get close, just get close. Nobody's going to judge you.
Very good. And exactly, if we got to turn you down, that's okay. And we'll talk more about miking again next week. Yeah, be careful. Don't get caught. Closer miking, we have more detailed
into it.
sound. You're okay.
Okay.
More closer miking, more detailed sound, just better levels overall. Okay,
Spring,
great.
right?